Jay Bills from Media Spotlight UK, reunited with my man Joey Knight in the building. It's been a long while, man. How you feeling?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It was Leeds when we first done the interview together, my debut.
Yes, it was me and my brother that got to interview you then.
How time flies, eh?
It's been it does fly. I mean,
4 fights since then.
Yeah, you had.
Well, this will be the 4th.
Yeah, this will be the 4th. I mean, you're always open for a challenge. You're always you never back down from any challenge that's presented to you. I mean, 5-time kickboxing champion Andy Howsen. I mean, talk to me about how we got here. Like, what was the process in saying, like, let's go for it?
I fought Little Cray Cray in the semi-finals of the tournament.
Yeah, I saw that.
I lost that one by a point on the judges' scorecards. I thought it was a close fight. I thought another couple of rounds could have gone either way, but if my auntie had a set of bollocks, she'd be my uncle. Do you know what I mean? If buts and maybes, either day, the right man won on the night. But I proved in that fight that not only did I have enough to mix with the best of them, there was a lot more excitement to come from me. And I think that excitement didn't really get a chance to show itself last time out. Hopefully, all things going well, we picked the opponent right for tomorrow night, because one thing we made sure we guaranteed was tomorrow night weren't going to be someone who was coming to lie down, weren't going to be someone who was coming without full belief that they'd win, and weren't going to be someone who was going to be easy to get past, you know? We didn't want to come back in with, I don't know, a fight that I was just a massive favourite in against someone who hasn't experienced what it's like. He said it before, he's done this 98 times, kickboxing as a professional, or Muay Thai, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I'm a boxer, do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, but yeah, he's experienced, man, so he knows what he's doing.
How have you been able to, I mean, you just briefly talked about it already, but how have you been able to digest everything from your last fight with Lil Cray Cray? And you've had enough time in getting in the ring. I see that you're always in the gym, putting in work. What have you been able to take away from it, knowing that this time around you're up for a bigger challenge? Well, I wouldn't say bigger challenge, but like, you know, another challenge in your route. Like, what have you been able to take away from that to prepare you for this one?
Listen, when it comes to actually fucking shedding blood in the ring, this is just as tough a challenge. Do you know what I mean? This presents just as much risk, because maybe he believes he does, but I don't think that Andy Howsen's going to be thinking, right, my best chance of winning against Joey is beating him on points. I think he'll believe his best chance of winning is clipping me with something, getting me with something big, landing a bomb, and being able to detonate on me. And I always believe that's my best chance of winning. But I've got plan B there, plan C there if that doesn't work. So, yeah, I don't know. I ain't had to change too much. I got asked this the other day about how much I've changed. I ain't had to change too much. Like, I think everyone knows from last time out, I was in there with a man that in the first 3 rounds of the fight was able to use his skill set superior to what I was able to use mine at a level at on that night. Doesn't mean I'm not an entertaining fighter, doesn't mean I'm not an exciting fighter, doesn't mean I don't come to take chins, do you know what I mean? So that's what I believe you need on Misfits. You need an exciting fighting style, and I know I've got that. So yeah, I didn't need to change too much, bruv.
Well, I mean, it's no secret, like a lot of interviews that you've been saying recently, especially with Deen the Great, you know, you've always talked about how that could be the potential fight in the future, and also said in your own words, a shithouse. So, I mean, not looking past Andy, because obviously that's a challenge for you, but where do you want to take your career? Where do you want to, what would be the ultimate as far as within Misfits?
I'd like to win the belt. Listen, I was calling for Deen for a long time. That's because he had the belt. Now he's not got the belt. I ain't got no fucking interest in him either way. If he wanted it, he can have it, but he ain't ever going to do that. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, a rematch with Cray Cray is something that I relish. And, yeah, I think that Cray Cray is up for fighting people, unlike Deen. So I think that when you've got champions that are up for fighting people, even including myself, you'll see the title swap hands from fight to fight, or once every couple of months or something like that, because you're in 50-50 fights, and that's what we want to see, 50-50 fights, not big favourites against underdogs. So yeah.
I mean, also as well, like you really mentioned about Argentinian King.
Yes.
You know, when are we hoping to see that fight? Because that's been a build-up since last year.
Yeah, whenever he fucking wants it, mate. Listen, you tell me, because the Argentinian King, he's been tweeting about me all week, he's been talking a lot about me, but he's scheduled in to fight Jay. Do you know what I mean? He's scheduled in to fight Jay, so I don't know. Regardless, win, lose or draw, I'm going to be fucking freed up after Saturday night, ain't I? So who knows? But he's scheduled in, bro. He's scheduled in to fight Jay, so I don't know. Ask him, man.
Yeah. finally from me, you got to see Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. You know, one of the biggest fights of the year so far. I mean, what did you mainly take away from it, like seeing the live experience?
Yeah, it was sick, man. Conor Benn coming up in weight, Eubank Jr. depleted in weight, if we're being completely honest. I think if we see it again, I don't want to see it again with a rehydration clause on the day of the fight. I think that's silly stuff. But either way, yeah, I'd back Eubank Jr. again. But it's a good fight of the year so far. I was saying the other day, probably the best English rivalry that I've been looking forward to since Froch Groves or something like that. So yeah, it's a good one, man.
Well, I mean, your laser focus for tomorrow. What do you want to tell your fans out there, and what do you want to say to the audience in general, like for anticipation for your fight tomorrow?
Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for keeping patient. As listen, I've had to be patient myself, but I know anyone that's been looking forward to watching me box has had to be too. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me, and hopefully, God willing, I can repay you all tomorrow night.
All right, well, Joey, always a pleasure to see you. I wish you all the best, and wish you the best for tomorrow night, man.
Yes, nice one, bro.
As always.